Jai Hind, guys. This is Eddie Roy from Kaziranga, Assam. Yeah. So came for a wildlife safari and exploration of the nature and the wildlife. But I thought that it's the right time and very good atmosphere to bring out a video for you guys now that Maruti Dzire has, rattled up so many feathers with their shocking result of getting a 5-star safety rating in GNCAP, and especially for the fanboys of the rival camps like Tata and Mahindra, who always had considered Maruti as a tin can. Their mouth has been shut. It's a great news for the auto industry that ultimately Maruti has secured a 5-star rating for its car, and that too of a very popular compact sedan, Dzire. Remember, in compact sedan market, Dzire is the one which is ruling the market. I think 60% to 70% sale of the entire compact sedan is from Maruti's Dzire, which was, Swift Dzire. But this time they have deleted the name Swift, and it is now only called Dzire. Why? I think it is a smart move, because this doesn't have any similarity with the Swift any further. Earlier they used to take the Swift, which is a small car, and they would engineer some additions, put a boot on it, and it was so much evident. If you see, the trend was set up by Tata. Tata came up with the idea of compact sedans. Now they introduced the Indigo CS by adding a boot in the Indica car, and though it was not proportionately, pleasing to the eye, but it attracted buyers, because the buyers of that category were getting some good boot space. Anyway, the trend was set by Tata, but it was followed up by Maruti and Hyundai and Honda, all the car brands, because it was initially very successful. And over the years, slowly the craze for middle class people went towards the compact SUVs. I mean, so-called SUVs, but which are basically crossovers. And people started buying the Brezza, the Nexon, the Sonnet, and the similar type of compact SUVs. And the craze or the demand for the compact sedans reduced. But in case of Maruti, it did not. It enjoyed a very healthy market in India. And why? Because in the fleet market, taxi market, they prefer this car with a boot, though it is a small car within 4-meter range. But the boot space was a boon for the tourists and the tour operators. So the Dzire, phenomenally, Dzire used to give a fantastic mileage also. So these two factors helped Maruti Dzire to reign the market, and it had a very good run. Now, people come this way. Okay, by the way, this is the famous guest house of Assam tourism. This is called Bonani, and it is well known and it's so beautiful. It is a antique sort of guest house of Assam Forest Department, and it's so beautiful. So you can see what are the things out here. So coming back to the car, now Dzire getting a safety rating of 5-star, which till today had scored only 2-star. Now suddenly what happened? So Maruti played very intelligently this time. Yes, they used some high tensile strength steels in the frames. They added some reinforcements wherever it is required, and gave all the necessary safety features in the car. Now, the GNCAP is a global testing agency, which is primarily testing the cars from India and South Africa. And there are numerous others, testing facility available, like the Latin American, the Australian, the British had their own, and all those things. But in Indian context, the GNCAP makes a lot of sense because the noise was started by Tata itself. Tata sent its car, and the next one scored 5-star, followed by the Altroz, followed by the Punch, followed by Tata Tiago and Tigor scored 4-star. So they really started the game, and followed by Mahindra, they also were very good at it. Now GNCAP mandates that these minimum safety features are required for them to consider the car as for their safety testing, and if these things are not there, they will test the car. Okay, but you will never get a 5-star rating. Now there are two types of safety features. One is the active safety feature, and another one is the passive safety feature. What are the active safety features? Active safety features in cars are the ones which are present in the car already by the manufacturer, which minimizes or prevent accidents. Okay, like what? Like anti-lock braking system, ABS, electronic stability control, collision warning, or then backup camera, parking sensors, then lane change alert, like this, the hill hold assist. These are the active safety features which help the driver to avoid accidents if at all a situation arises. But the passive safety features are those which help the occupants of the car after an accident occurs. So what happens, the features like the airbags, the head restraints, or that headrests, the crumple zone in the car, the side impact beams, all those things, they come into play once the car unfortunately meets an accident. So these active safety features are mandatory by the GNCAP for a car to be provided with a 5-star rating. Plus, for a 5-star rating car, the car has to be sponsored by the company. So this has happened. It's fantastic to know that Dzire has scored very good marks. Now the thing is this: you as a driver should not get overboard over the 5-star safety feature and start driving Dzire recklessly. Okay? Because the first set of safety feature is in your hand. How do you drive? If you do not drive properly, then avoid accidents. That is what I mean to say. Avoid accidents. Post-accident, it can be anything. I mean, you see, the GNCAP tests are conducted under controlled situations. The car hits an object, लोहा का कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है, at 64 km/h front impact के लिए. Side impact के लिए उसका norms है, I guess it is around 20 or 30 km/h. But in reality, you may not be driving the car at 64 km. You may be driving the car at 75 km/h. In that case, that 5-star will not remain valid. The car will become 3-star or 2-star in safety. Obviously, no. Second, sedan, this compact sedan, this Dzire, is a lightweight car. अभी Dzire का जो weight है, वो previous generation से कितना increase हुआ है? Do you know that? Only 40 kilos. So what will be the weight now? Around 1050 or 1100 kilos? At the most, I have to check. If I'm wrong, then I stand corrected. So, if you are, involved in a, God forbid, in an accident or front collision with a heavier vehicle, say a sumo or a Thar or even for a Nexon, you can say, which are heavier vehicles, and even at 65 km/h, if there is a collision, then the momentum the heavier vehicle will generate on the lighter vehicle, which is the Dzire in this case, will be much more than what your Dzire will generate on that heavier vehicle. So what will happen? The damage to Dzire, the lighter vehicle, will be much more than the damage to the heavier vehicle, in this case, an imaginary vehicle. So, Guys, don't get overboard with 5-star safety rating. Drive very, very cautiously and responsibly. This is what I want to convey to especially the young drivers. I have already met few people, who are intending to buy the Dzire very soon. They were eyeing for, some other. Maruti has priced the Dzire very attractively, and the fuel consumption is awesome. Very good. You get 25 kilometer per liter as per claim. Okay, real world में 16, 17, 18 तो मिल ही जाएगा ना. इतना माइलेज तो कहीं मिलता नहीं है. It's a very good car, family car. छोटा फैमिली के लिए सही है. बूट भी तगड़ा है. बहुत बढ़िया कार है. खरीदो, लेकिन ड्राइव करो cautiously. This is my. Thank you very much for listening to me. But एक बात रखना चाहता हूँ. मैं जो वीडियो बना रहा हूँ आज काजीरंगा का इतना सुंदर जगह से आप लोगों को वीडियो दे रहा हूँ, तो उसमें थोड़ा तो हम मेहनत करते हैं हम लोग. एक लाइक कर देना और सब्सक्राइब कर देना. आप लोग देखते हो वीडियो, मेरे को पता है. आई नो दैट इतना 100 व्यू आ गया, इतना 1000 व्यू आ गया. सब्सक्राइब करते नहीं हो. इफ़ यू सब्सक्राइब, इफ़ यू लाइक, इफ़ यू गिव यू अ कमेंट, but you should be careful while you're commenting, then अच्छा लगता है. Thank you very much. Love you all. Signing off, Eddie Roy from Kaziranga, Assam.